Hi, third graders. Welcome to third grade Richmond Math. I'm Mrs. Yeager. Today we're going to build on our lessons from last week where we talked about points, lines, line segments, rays, and angles. But first, let's have a joke. What kind of shorts do clouds wear? Give up? Thunderwear. So silly. The materials you're going to need for today are paper, pencil, a straight edge of some kind. Remember last week we talked about using a ruler or even a piece of folded paper. 10 toothpicks or 10 Q-tips or 3 to 4 pieces of spaghetti cut into 10 pieces. We just need something long and straight that we can deal with. Today's handout. And if you would like, there's an online geoboard that you might like to use either during the lesson or after the lesson. So I'll give you a few minutes to get these things together. Today we're going to start to talk about polygons. What is a polygon? Well, that word polygon comes from Greek. Remember when we studied about Greece and Rome? And that word poly means many. And the gon means angle. So we're going to be looking at things that have many angles. So the first thing I want you to do is take your three, and I'm going to call them manipulatives, whether they're spaghetti or Q-tips or toothpicks, make them into one shape. And here's my shape. And let's count them. 1, 2, 3. It has 3 sides. How many angles and vertices do you see? 1, 2, 3. Oh, can you make an angle that looks different? I'm going to make my angle look different. Whoa, that looks way different. Let's count to see if it still has 3 sides. 1, 2, 3. And does it still have 3 angles or vertices? 1, 2, 3. Oh, it sure does. Try making one more 3-sided figure with your manipulatives. Here's mine. Oh, let's see. Do I still have 3 sides? 1, 2, 3. Do I still have 3 angles and vertices? 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to say everything on this chart has 3 sides, 3 vertices, and 3 angles. Let's move on. So take your manipulatives and I want you to make something that has 4 sides. Here's my first one. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, let's count how many angles and vertices it has. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now take your 4 manipulatives and make a different shape with them. All right, here's mine. And let's count to see that I have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's see if we have 3 angles and vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4. We sure do. Can you make a different shape using just 4? Here's mine. I did mine on the geoboard. Well, that looks a little strange. Let's see if it still has 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. It still has 4 sides. Does it still have 4 vertices and 4 angles? 1, 2, 3, 4. It sure does. So we're going to say these things in chart 2 have 4 sides, 4 vertices, and 4 angles. Well, now I want you to take your manipulatives and make a 5-sided figure with them. Here's my 5-sided figure. See if yours doesn't look like mine, that's fine. Let's count mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It still has 5 sides. How many angles and vertices does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It still has 5 vertices and 5 angles. Can we make another one? But it has to look different than that. Here's mine. I made it on the geo board. Let's see if I have 5 angles and 5 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still have 5 sides. Do I still have 5 vertices and 5 angles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can say that everything on this chart has 5 sides, 5 vertices, and 5 angles. Wonderful. I know you can guess what we're going to say now. Make a figure using 6 of your manipulatives. Here's mine. Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many vertices and angles do you think there are? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I made a different shape on my geo board. Let's see it. Ooh, do you think that has 6 sides and 6 vertices? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, it does still have 6. It looks way different, but it still has 6. How many vertices and angles do you think it has? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we could say everything in this chart has 6 sides, 6 vertices, and 6 angles. So now I want you to make a shape with 7 sides and 7 angles. Here's what I made. And let's count to see that they have 7 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They do have 7 sides. Do they have 7 angles? Yes, they do have 7 angles. Can you see where they are? Wonderful. Make a different shape with 7 sides and 7 angles. Here's what I made on the geo board. Oh my, does that still have 7 sides and 7 angles? Let's count the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, it still has 7 sides, and we know it has 7 angles. Okay, wonderful. Let's try another one. This time, make a shape with 8 sides and 8 angles. This is what I made. It almost looks like a stop sign, doesn't it? Let's see if my figure has 8 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It sure does. Does it still have 8 angles? Can you point to them? That's right. They do have 8 angles. And so what I made on my geoboard looked like this. Oh my goodness. Let's count to see if it still has 8 sides to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They look way different, but they still have 8 sides. And do they have 8 angles? Can you point to them? Wonderful. Yes, they still have 8 angles with that. So now we're going to move to our practice set. Remember, if you don't have it, you can just copy some of the figures off of there. I'm going to move over to this other thing so that I can do the practice set with you. And so here we are with this. And when I'm looking at this first one, I'm down at numbers F. That would be on your paper. It asked me how many sides and how many angles I have. I'm going to show you a strategy that I like when I'm counting them. So I like to put a little line there. So I would count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That way I know I haven't missed any of the sides. So how many sides did I say? We have 6 sides here. Well, how many angles and vertices do I have? I like to circle them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 sides and 6 angles. Well, let's look at this next one. This one is kind of tricky. So I'm going to count them the same way, putting a line through it. 1, but I have to count this one 2, and then this one 3, then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12 sides. Now think for a minute. How many angles do you think there are? Let's check to see if you're right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 12 angles. Is that what you guessed? You didn't guess, you knew it. Okay, well, let's look at this one. This is number 2. And this says, study the shapes below, then answer the questions. So look at those shapes. Oh my goodness, they're all different sizes. There's only one I recognize. So the first question says, which shape has the most sides? What do you think we need to do? That's right, we need to count them. And I like to use my strategy. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I know this one has 3. And let me count this one. Use a different color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that little one, 7. Okay, let's look at the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's look at the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's look at this one. 1, 2, oh, I got to get that little one. 3, 4, another little one. 5, 6, 7, oop, there's that little one. 8, 9, 10, 11. This one is 11. And let's count this last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, now that I've done that, I can answer the questions. So I would like you to pause it for a moment and try to answer those 5 questions that go with it, and then we'll go over it. Okay, let's look at A. It says, which shape has the most sides? Did you choose E? Because E has 11. Then it says, which shape has 3 more angles than shape C? Well, I see that shape C has 7 angles, and it says 3 more angles. So what does that mean I'm going to do? That's right, I have to add it. And 7 plus 3 equals 10. Which shape has 10 angles in it? F. C. Which shape has 3 fewer sides than shape B? Well, shape B has 7. And if I said fewer, that means it has to be smaller. So it's 3 fewer, or 7 minus 3. And that would be 4. Wonderful. And so which one has 4 sides on it? D. Excellent. How many more angles does shape C have than shape A? So I know that C has 7, and I might want to draw my tape diagram. And I know that A has 3, and I'm comparing them. So I want to know how many more are right here. And so how many more did you say? It should have been 4. Because 7 minus 4 is 3, or 3 plus 4 more is 7. And then finally, which of these shapes has the same number of sides and angles? And we could say what? B and C. How many of you got them all right? Wonderful. So I want to say, finish doing the homework and the practice set, and just think about polygons and how many sides and angles that they all have. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.